Alright, now let's upload the video of me telling everybody I am live. Let me go to my Twitch. Grab the link. Why am I not logged in?
Let me see something. Hold on.
Of course, I need to go to my fucking email. I'm an idiot. God, that is so fucking bad.
So
okay, that guy's live. Where the fuck he is? I am currently streaming live. You know, I don't want to go. I don't want to go to channel. Mute this. And we're going to upload the video letting everyone know that I am live. I hope everyone's having a good day. Put in the link. Guys, it's really been 3 months since I've live streamed. Jesus. Select monetization. No, I don't want to monetize this. No. I want it public. Alright, let's share this on Twitter. Share on Facebook. And I guess we'll share it to Tumblr for anyone who still follows me there. That's okay, so we are now live. Ooh, we have a viewer. Oh, wait, that's me. I am my one only viewer. That is sad. Alright, so I'm recording. Notifications. No, don't care. Alright, well, I guess we just fucking wait for people to show up. Do. Make sure I have sound on this thing. Make sure I have sound on this thing. Okay, so we do have sound. Hey, we got our first person, Phil Derby 2. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, my friend. We're only 9 days in, and this is gonna be an interesting year. Some crazy shit going on. Ow. I really don't have much to say or do. I just thought we'd hang out for a bit. Where's the dog? Probably asleep. I can call her and see if she shows up. What? You can see part of the chat in my live stream. On. I can call her and see if she comes. Annabelle! Where's Annabelle? There's Annabelle. Come on. Come here. Come here. The people want to know you exist. There you are. Hey! What you shivering for? Oh, you've been crying doggy tears. Hold on. Let me hold still. Let me wipe your little eye bulbs. There you go. Come here. Come here. It's okay. What? She was very abused before we got her. So she has little doggy PTSD. I guess you don't know. Miss Honeydew passed away a little over a year ago. And there goes the dog to go back to sleep. Yeah, she, it's not official, because, you know, we didn't do, like, the autopsy for the animal, but, pretty sure it was some sort of intestinal cancer. It got pretty bad. But, she's not suffering anymore, so... Let's see. We have another viewer, Beat85. What up? How you been? You know what? Well, since right after October, my seasonal depression kicks in. Just about every year. I'm cleaning my glasses. I got a smudge. And for 3 months, I was doing horrible. That's why I didn't make any video. I wanted to make a nice Christmas video last year, but you know, the whole year just fucking wore me down, wore a lot of us down. And it was just a fucking shit show. So maybe this year I'll do something for Christmas. Who fucking knows? But now that it's January and the holidays are over, I'm doing slightly better. If I was sitting at a 3 before, I'm at like a 5 or 6. Which is pretty good for me. Considering how fucking medicated I am. Hey, we got 6 viewers. Hello. Hello, 6 viewers. Yeah, last year was shitty. That's for damn sure. I think... Okay, I'm going to move my camera over. Okay, so you can actually see the chat. Holy crap, I forgot there was a chat box. Let me just make that slightly bigger. I don't really watch anime anymore. It makes my depression flare up. It's like, oh, I'm 30 now, and I never went to high school, but it's like, oh, I'm not in high school and having magic adventures and, you know, bullshit. You know, that'll never fucking happen in actual life. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm 30 and my life is pretty much over. All I can say is enjoy your teenage years and your fucking 20s while you can, because once you hit 30, you stop referring to your knees as left and right, and you start referring to them as good and bad. This feels good. I haven't. It's been like 3 months since I've streamed, so this is nice. We got 6 viewers. That's pretty good, considering I'm playing a game. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. Did I pick up any new systems? I did not. I didn't really have the money to. Might save up for a PlayStation 5 just because of the exclusives. I don't know. Mostly I've just been playing PC and Switch. And I hate to say this, but I do have a tip cup here. If anyone would like to make a tip or a donation, you can do so at my tip cup right here. I know that makes me sound like an asshole, but I just thought I'd mention it. Hello, Drail Zero. PC and Switch. Woo. Yeah, I haven't been online the Switch very often. My membership ran out, and I just haven't gotten a new one, so it probably didn't show me online. I've mostly just been playing VR chat and Cyberpunk. What games on Switch? Well, Pokemon, Mario, the standard stuff. Yeah, it does look like shot glass. And, yeah, I mean, I understand why some people are pissed off at the game. I mean, my computer can barely run the damn thing, but I'm still having a good time. How many hours have I put into Cyberpunk? Let's find out. Yeah, there's Steam right here. Oh, Jesus, I didn't think I put in that much. I've put in 219 hours. Holy crap. And I've put in 600 hours into VR chat. Wow. I didn't think it was that much. Yeah, I've put in a lot of time on VR chat this last year because you can't leave the house because of COVID, and I can't breathe in those damn masks. I mean, one, I'm crippled, two, I'm fat, so double whammy. I can't fucking breathe. So I don't leave the house unless I absolutely have to. Now that I think about it, I haven't left the house since Halloween. Damn, 700 hours? That's crazy. I'm really excited for that Back for Blood, like the successor to like Left 4 Dead. That looks like it's gonna be really good. I haven't checked out any gameplay footage yet, but I did see the trailer, and it looked damn good. I don't have very many hours in Left 4 Dead 2 or 1, but back when I had a 360, between the two of them, I had to have logged in at least 500 hours. Thank you to you for following. Oh, nice. It's actually backwards compatible. You know, I heard some original Xbox games are actually backwards compatible with the Series X. I don't know if that's true. It's just what I've heard. Yo, Drill the Dragon. Woo, what's up? I'm doing moderately okay. I thought, fuck, I haven't streamed or made a video in forever, so let's do a fucking live stream. Fuck it. Oh, they are? That's fucking awesome. I had an original Xbox for a very short time, and I had it at the very end of its lifespan, and I had two games I really enjoyed. It was Stubbs the Zombie and Land of the Dead: Road to Fiddler's Green. I've played Land of the Dead for my channel. It was a hoot. But I still need to play Stubbs the Zombie. I'm pretty sure there's a PC version, and yeah, there was a PC version. I either need to find the disc or the ROM, and I can play that for the channel. Yeah, it's definitely been too long. I haven't made a real video in, God, since like June. I tell you, depression's a hell of a fucking thing. Can somebody explain how it's possible to... Uh, how do... I honestly don't know. There is a way to tip, but I've got it set up to where people can tip. I, uh, I don't know how to do it. I guess I will Google it for anyone interested. And my caps lock is on. Alright, how does... Twitch is great news, stream your favorite video game, blah blah blah. How to support a streamer with a donation. While donation methods may vary, most streamers use Streamlabs, which utilizes both credit card and PayPal. Other streamers only use PayPal on its own. Navigate to the Twitch website. On the homepage, click Login button. Once you sign in, locate the streamer you'd like to support and open their channel. On their channel page, scroll to the bottom and locate a donation link. It should look something like the one shown below. When you click the donation link, it takes you to a page that contains a section of shit. Fill out the field, click donate. Do I have a button like that? I thought I set this up for donations. Apparently I did not. Okay, well, let me... shit. Okay, add channel bio. Bio. Alright, so I'm just gonna drop my PayPal Pay Me link in my bio for now. Did that not? I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out stuff. Alright, we'll do that. And this, save changes. I thought I set up Streamlabs tipping. Apparently I did not do that. Alright, so I'm going to refresh the stream real quick. Okay, well, while I'm working on this, let's check the chat. Oh, we got 8 viewers. Nice. Okay, so if you want to leave a donation, just refresh the stream, go to the About Casket King, and PayPal me, Casket King 00. You'll also find my Facebook, my Twitter, my business email. Any donations are appreciated. Thought I had this set up for donation. I apparently did not. I will fix that. I will eventually. Hey, we got some fucking Pikachus in the chat. Nice. So, how's the New Year treating everybody? Oh shit, Dre Zero has donated $5. Thank you so much. I found your Streamlabs tip link. Oh, sweet. I didn't know it existed. Yeah, if you could link it, that would be great. Smart move. Ah, I just think I just broke my ankle. Yo, Tempura, what's up? Okay, so I've got my description fixed. Did you draw the plague doctor thing on your Twitter? I wish I had that commissioned. Thank you, Robs999, for the $1.22. Much appreciated. Okay, so I have fixed the thing. If you want to find the link to my tip thing on Streamlabs, it will be below the stream. You'll have to refresh. It'll be in the About section. But the Plague Doctor character is a little something I came up with. Um, Eventually, I want to have it made into a 3D model for VR chat. It might become the channel mascot, maybe. I'm just gonna have a little drink of my tea here. I know it says sweet tea on it, but do not worry. I just reused the jug. It's unsweet. No sugar for me. All right, let's see if anybody donated to the PayPal. I want to make sure they get a shout out. Darrell Schwaz. I doubt I'm saying that right. Thank you for the $4.55. And Robert Kinnins. Thank you for the euro. You said the link was in the About section. Yeah, I took down the PayPal link and I put in the Streamlabs link. You know, that way people's name can show up on the screen and I can keep track of it here in my stream software. I'm thinking about cutting my beard. Should I cut my beard? I look like shit without it because you can see all the fat on my face. But should I cut my beard? It's getting pretty fucking long. I pulled out a hair the other day. It was this fucking long. I know it doesn't look that long, but it's because it's curly. Let's see if I've missed Sloth Guru. Hello. Yeah, it's true, it does grow back. But man, does it fucking itch while it's growing. Fuck it, dude. Cut it. Maybe I'll do a design or something. At least get rid of the patchy shit on the side. I don't shave much because every time I try to actually shave, I end up fucking cutting myself. Should we see if we get the dog back in here? Annabelle! Where's Annabelle? Well, she must be asleep. She does like to sleep. And it feels good to be streaming again. Just be in contact with people. Next time I stream, I will probably play a game. But what game will it be? I don't know. I think I actually had COVID. It's not epic. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. That has got to suck some fucking big ones. Hopefully you get through it. Back when this whole fucking pandemic thing happened, it was like January, February, maybe March, the beginning of the last year. But I thought I had COVID, and I was like really fucking worried. Turns and like at the time I didn't have insurance, or there it was like changing over or some shit. And I'm like, fuck, I am really like it takes a lot for me to go to the doctor if I'm like sick or something. So I was sick for like 2 months straight. And I'm like, I need to go to the fucking doctor. So I went to fucking CVS of all fucking places. And I put an appointment in there. I saw the doctor there. And this is right when the COVID thing was starting. Like it was right before people started wearing masks. I remember that. And the doctor's like, okay, I'm gonna test you, and they put the fucking cotton swab way up your nose. And the doctor's like, okay, this is gonna be really uncomfortable. I'm like, Doc, trust me, it can't be any worse than what I'm going through now. And I was right. And I didn't have COVID, but the doctor said it was the worst sinus infection they had ever seen. And they were surprised I was able to breathe at all. So I took medicine. About 2 weeks later, I was finally gone of the damn thing. And I felt so much fucking better. You know, I think it was Carl Pilkington who said sometimes it's good to be sick because then when it's over, you realize how good you feel. Totally not tubular, dude. Hope you feel better, Kung Fu Bro. Thank you, Beat85, for the $5 donation. But yeah, I was so worried. I had the COVID, and I'm like, oh man, I probably fucking got COVID. My fucking luck. And it's like, oh, it's just a really bad sinus infection. Like, I was sick for a month, and then I started getting better, and then like, I was getting better for a week, and then like the next day, the next fucking day, I was like fucking dead. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't get out of bed. Like my sinuses were like, you know what I mean? It was fucking horrible. So yeah, that's how my 2020 started. Also, feel free to ask any questions. I've got lots of life stories if you want to hear them. I'll pretty much answer any question just about. So ask away. I've got stories for days. You want to hear a story? Maybe you need some advice? Put it in the thing. Put it in the chat. You know, I've realized within the last couple of months that I'm getting old because now I can reference things as, well, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, what was my most badass moment in life? That's a good question. I'm going to have to think about that. What was my most badass moment in life? I'm training fletching and RuneScape and watching your stream, but I should be doing homework and watching your stream. I mean, it's fucking Saturday. It can wait. It's not Monday yet. Who the fuck gives homework on a Friday? Today is Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Saturday. I'm not sure what my most badass moment was. Probably when I was born and I lived. They didn't think I was gonna live. I mean, other than that, I can't really think of anything badass I've done. I've lived a very dull and sheltered life. Man, RuneScape. I haven't thought about RuneScape in forever. I never got into it, but I know a lot of my friends played it. I haven't heard it mentioned in forever. I thought that game died like years ago. I recently regained access to my Guild Wars by contacting support. Hey, good for you, Zero. I fucking hate losing access to my shit. I know about 10 years ago, like, there was a game I used to play online. Can't fucking remember the name of it for the life of me now. But I had lost access to the email years before. And I can't remember, something happened with the game. But since I didn't have access to that email, or the email got deleted or something, I lost everything. It was like 3 or 4 years of like work in that game. And now I can't remember the fucking thing that the game was. What happened to the podcast you did years ago? Well, it's because, well, meet a friend. Friend, they have a life. Shit happens. Uh, might do a podcast again one day. Did anyone play the Left 4 Dead update that came out in September? God, I completely forgot about that update. I never played it. I gotta check that out eventually. It has a rake and shovel as weapons. That's funny. I always like shovel weapons for some reason. Spoilers for Cyberpunk 2077. There is a shovel you can get as a weapon. I'm not going to say how or when you get it, but I absolutely love the damn thing. Thinking about getting a capture card for my Switch, and then I can do Switch games like fucking Mario Kart and Pokemon, shit like that. Oh, my back. Oof. Take my advice. Never get fat. So, let's see if I have any stories I can think of. Things from my past. Maybe something I haven't told. I was almost hit by lightning once. I know I've probably told this story a long time ago. But there's probably some new people who haven't heard the story. It was 4th of July. I believe this was 2008. It was either 2008 or 2009. I was going to go see the fireworks. I was walking. I know, hard to believe. I used to walk everywhere. I mean, I would go out and I'd walk for a couple hours and go to the library. God, I miss those days. Anyway, I was walking. It was a couple of blocks away. I was going to go watch the fireworks. All of a sudden, freak storm rolls in. Fucking dark ass clouds, thunder. And I'm like, okay, it's thundering, but I'm not seeing any lightning. And of course, I was young back then, I was stupid. And I'm like, oh, I'm still going to go watch the fireworks. I'm walking down the road. All of a sudden, all the hair stands up on the back of my neck, on my arms and shit. And I look up, for whatever reason. It was like time had slowed down to a fucking crawl. Because there's a lightning bolt coming right at my ass. Well, you know how they say, like, before you die, your life flashes before your fucking eyes? I think time also slows down. Because there's this fucking lightning bolt coming at my ass. It's probably like 50 feet away or something. It was, let's say it was like 6 car lengths. This lightning bolt's coming right at my ass. A bat comes out of nowhere, gets hit by the fucking bolt of lightning, and fucking dies. Fucking falls to the ground. I'm like, I'm fucking out of here. I fucking jogged my ass back to my home. And now I don't go outside during thunderstorms anymore. I almost fucking died. Is this your superhero origin story? Yes, that is my superhero origin story, where I almost became a fucking superhero. I've told that story to several people, and nobody fucking believes it. But I swear, I'm gonna swear for the rest of my fucking life that that fucking happened. No, I did not become. I did not become Breadman. Breadman did not show up till several years later. In fact, I've got my bread right here. Should I bread the stream? There's a breading for you. And for the question, yes, I do use the same piece of stale bread for every video. I've I've been doing the bread thing for years now, and I've gone through about 5 slices of bread, maybe 6. I have figured out how to make bread last without going moldy. All you have to do is dry it out. What I do is I take the bread and I'll put it on a box fan and facing upwards, and I'll leave it there for a couple hours, and it just becomes really stale really fast. So it doesn't have a chance to mold. Since there's no moisture in this thing, it's just a stale piece of. It's basically it's a giant crouton, basically. So yeah, it has no chance of molding. This could sit in my room for 10 years and it will not mold because it is a giant crouton. And every time I need a new piece of bread, I just throw it up on the fan and let it dry. Only takes about 2 hours. Oh, excuse me. I'm a bit stuffed up. Would you advise against amateurs breading with a stale piece of bread due to possible risk of injury? That's actually good advice. If you are an amateur breader, do not use stale bread. You want to use a nice fresh piece of bread, it's nice and soft, won't hurt as much. For advanced breaders, use a baguette. But make sure it's not stale, because that shit hurts like a fucker. I once got hit with a stale baguette, and oh god, I thought it broke something. I breaded wrong, and now my wife is dead. Oh fuck, dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your totally dead, breaded wife. I miss her so much. But hey, you got the last laugh. She couldn't bread you back. Me 1, dead bread wife 0. Damn right! You're in the lead. Although, if you do get breaded by your wife now, I think you got bigger problems. Like your zombie wife. I heard the police use stale baguettes for riot control. You know, a stale baguette's fucking hard enough. You could probably beat somebody to death with it if you really tried. Like, if you have a baguette, like, the size of an arm, you know, and it's stale enough, I feel like you could beat somebody to death with it if you hit him in the head hard enough. A stale baguette, if it was baked right, it won't break on the first swing. Do 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 do. Oh man, fucking high-tech bread. Oh man, I bet it slices itself, and I bet it toasts itself. And the real fancy shit probably butters itself. Casket King should be the new Pog champ. Must I do this? Alright, Poggers! Somebody turn that into a mode, I guess. Run wild with it. This video will be up on my channel later. You can grab it from there. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I still don't know what a Pog champ is, and at this point I'm too afraid to Google it. Take a little drink. Ugh. Unsweet tea takes some getting used to. Let's see, do I have anything here on my desk that will entertain people? Well, it's... let's see here, we got bread, pill bottle. Ah, here we go. Got some fucking Play-Doh covered in breadcrumbs. Let's play with some fucking Play-Doh. Casket, why do you have Play-Doh? Because I like the smell. It brings me back to my childhood. Well, everybody fucking eats it. No, I don't eat Play-Doh. Man, they make these things fucking hard to open. Either that or I'm really weak. Oh, the Play-Doh's gone bad. Oof. What flavor is it? Well, I'm pretty sure they make this shit really salty so kids don't fucking eat it. But I can't tell if that's mold or if the ingredients have started coming to the front. I don't know, you tell me. Is that mold? I think that might be mold. Either that or breadcrumbs. No, I'm pretty sure that's mold. Alright, well, I'm going to have to throw this away now. Well, the Play-Doh didn't work. Andrigan Twitch. I doubt I said that right. Hello. And I heard there's a way you can make your own Play-Doh, which would be pretty cool. It's a new kind of mold that'll be making antibiotics in 12 years. I can hope. But, you know, it might be going bad, but it still smells like Play-Doh. Swass, thank you for the follow. For anyone new here at the stream, is it cold in Tampa? It is slightly... For Tampa, it is cold right now. For Tampa. Say my full name. Swas Stitchus are cool 092. I don't know what that means. Oh, I can't believe you made me say that. Come on. Yeah, you fucking got me. You fucking got me. I admit it. When I'm God, I'm God. Really should have seen that coming. For anyone new here at the stream, if you'd like to donate, just go to my About part in my stream and you'll find a link if you'd like to donate. If not, that's perfectly cool too. Right now, we're just fucking hanging out, shooting the shit, telling life stories. I know. I can update you on my Haunted Doll project. Really nothing has happened since the last update. I don't think it quite worked. Or at least it did at some point, and now it just doesn't work now. I'm still keeping an eye on it. Who knows? It stopped attracting mosquitoes, which, I don't know, could be a sign that whatever was in it left. My beard itches. Let's see, is there anything interesting going on in my life? No. What were you trying to do with that project? I forgot about that. Okay, so basically, I was trying to see if you could... Okay, there's lots of haunted dolls. I believe in the haunted doll thing. Excuse me. I believe in haunted dolls. I think they're a real thing. I was trying to figure out... there's all these haunted dolls. A lot of them have a lot of stuff in... haunted dolls have a lot of shit in common. You missed the pumpkin video last year. You must make another... At some point, there'll probably be another pumpkin video. I was too fucking depressed last year. Otherwise, I would have made one. Anyway, I was trying to figure out, can you manufacture a haunted doll? Because a lot of haunted dolls have a lot of shit in common. They're really old. Lots of tragic shit happened around them. A lot of them are made with human hair, which is really weird. For now standards. Back then, I guess it was normal. And I thought, what if it was possible to make a doll and somehow through the process have it be haunted? Could it attract a spirit that would haunt it? And, in the beginning, it showed promise. There was, if you look at my podcast with my friend, that had to be cut short because we started making out. He actually heard it moving that night at the hotel, which is crazy. And I've actually heard movement too. Every once in a while, I'll feel like it's maybe moved, but as of late, it's very inactive. Maybe I'll do another stream. A long time ago, I streamed it for like 12 hours. Maybe I'll do that again. Maybe we'll catch something this time. But as of right now, he's very inactive. Spooky shit. If you did get a spirit to haunt it, what would you do? I don't know what the fuck I would do. I guess mission accomplished? I have no fucking clue. 12 hours is the limit. I mean, I could have gone longer. I just did it overnight because, you know, I could film it while I was asleep. I mean, if I actually got that thing haunted to the point where it's like moving around when I'm not in the room, who fucking knows? Yo, Nick in Space, how's it going? What's going on? Not much. I've just been hanging out, doing my thing. Would you stomp it in? No. No. Oh, it may cost too much to make the stomp. I guess I'd just, like, tie it to a pole or something. Alright, everybody. I need to go tend to the dog. I will be right back. Alright? Right back. Seriously, I'll be right back. Oof. And I'm back. Ooh-wee. Again, take my advice. Never get fat. Oh, man. Wear tag, thank you for the follow. The doll came in a frame just then and started Fortnite dancing. Tate 808, hello. I've got to try to lose some weight. I wonder how this year will go. I'm curious about this year's hurricane season. It'll either be uneventful or crazy shit will happen. Let's see. What is your favorite game now? Well, probably my favorite recent game would be Cyberpunk. I've, even though with all the glitches and shit, I absolutely love it. What is my favorite movie? My favorite movie? God, that's a hard fucking question. It's a tie-up between Toy Story 1, Short Circuit 2, and Puppet Master 3. Best fried chicken-based food place. A fucking Chick-fil-A for sure. I don't know what it is about those damn sandwiches, but they are fucking addicting. Yeah, I know everybody's trashing Cyberpunk. They're allowed their opinion. To them, they're right. I mean, the game is glitchy and shit, and a lot of stuff is missing. And a lot of people say, "Oh, it's a broken game and shit." It's like, the people saying, "Oh, it's a broken game, it's glitchy." Like these are also the people going, "Oh, they delayed it again." I'm like, okay, well, it's being delayed for good reason. Okay, if you ask me, they should have delayed it for one more year, worked out all the kinks, and released it. I mean, even if it was just delayed 6 months, they could have worked out some more kinks. But it's out now. What are you gonna do? 2020 was not a good year for games. You know, I would almost argue against that. Yeah, a lot of good games weren't released, but in terms of people playing video games, it was actually a really good year. I mean, Animal Crossing came out at just the right time. That exploded in popularity. People were stuck at home. So I remember going to my retro game place. All their systems have been sold out for months because people are stuck at home. What are they going to do? Play video games? Oh, my 3 kids are stuck at home. Oh, what the fuck am I going to do? Oh, well, we'll get a GameCube, whatever. I mean, look at VR chat. That fucking blew up in popularity. Am I gonna do more YouTube videos? Eventually, yes. I know I've been slacking on the videos. I've been very depressed the last few months. 2020 has been very draining for everybody. I've I'm gonna be completely honest. I've lost a lot of my passion for YouTube because of all the bullshit going on. I mean, not just in the world, but with YouTube itself. Mm. Ugh, fuck. Yeah, hopefully when the days are brighter and whatnot, people getting vaccinated. Hopefully that'll help. Burgerinos, thank you for the follow. Someone said I thought VR chat was full of weirdos and child rumors, but then I logged in and it was actually good. No, that shit is there too. Unfortunately, I have had to cuss out my fair share of pedophiles in VR chat. Oh dear lord, terrible, terrible people. Yeah, some of it got pretty intense. At one point, the cops were fucking called on one of these people. How come I stream on Twitch and not YouTube? I don't know. I guess I just prefer Twitch for my streaming. And yeah, I probably would get more views on YouTube, but yeah. Do we, what was the last anime you watched? I watched an episode of One Punch Man a couple months ago. It was really good. I just haven't watched it anymore for some reason. You know, One Punch Man. I would recommend watching at least one episode. See how you like it. I thought it was all right. What's your favorite music genre? I don't know, like punk, rock, shit like that. It's really hard because I listen to just about everything. It's really hard for me to pick one. Let's see. Do you plan on streaming or making videos more? I really want to. I want to make more videos more often. But it's like with my depression, and then I get really tired, and it's like, oh, why fucking bother? Streaming wise, I don't know. We probably do this hangout thing like once a week, maybe. I don't fucking know. This one's actually going pretty good. We got 12 viewers. Hello. We've been live for an hour and 14 minutes. COVID made my depression 1,000 times worse. Hey, man, I fucking hear you. Fucking this whole pandemic thing is just horrible shit after horrible shit just keeps happening. I mean, I had my fair share of horrible shit happen to me this year, last year. I honestly didn't think I'd see December. But 2020 was a fucking year. That's if that year doesn't go in the record books, I don't know. Some crazy fucking shit. Ugh. God, I can't stop yawning. Let me see if I can't think of another one of my life stories. Let's see. I was nearly killed in a hurricane once. This was back, I want to say 2003. Either 3 or 4. And we had a bunch of hurricanes in a row over the spring and summer. Because I remember not going to school for like a month. And I was living in Holiday at the time. Shout out to fucking Holiday. And this was during the third hurricane, I think. We had just watched the neighbor's roof get wrapped around a telephone pole. All of our candles were dead because we're in the third fucking hurricane in a week. Power's been out for 2 days. I got nothing. So somebody was tasked to walk down the street to the Hess gas station to see if they were open and hopefully get some candles. Nobody wanted to do it, so me being 13, 14, being an idiot, I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. So I go out. I'm just wearing a shirt and shorts. I go out. The rain, it's raining like a motherfucker. It hurts like hell. It's like getting pricked with a needle. There's people on their front porch watching me walk through this fucking hurricane after watching a roof get ripped off. I'm like halfway to the Hess gas station. All of a sudden, the wind picks up, grabs a stop sign out of the fucking ground, or snaps it at the bottom. I'm not sure which. I do like a sidestep just at the right time. Otherwise, that fucker would have cut me down the middle. Because of how fucking fast it was going. I'm standing there like, damn, I almost fucking died. So then I make it to the gas station. They were closed. So I went back home and I'm like, yeah, they were closed. And everyone else was like, damn. And then I think at some point they found some candles under a cabinet or something. So yeah, that was one instance where I almost fucking died. And then later that day, our back fence was blown away. So for like 2 weeks, we did not have a fence in the backyard. What a time, what a time, what a time. But you know what? I wouldn't trade the memories for nothing. Crazy, crazy shit. Let's see if I can't think of another life story of mine. Thinking. I can talk about the first time I saw snow. That's a good memory. So I can almost remember back to like to the age of 3. 3 and 4, I can't remember seeing snow. This is back when I lived in Texas. Maybe I was too far south to see snow. I don't know. But when I was 5, it was the first time I remember seeing snow. I fucking miss snow so much. I haven't seen snow in 24 years. I'd love to see it at least one more time. But anyway, it was really early in the morning. It had to have, the sun wasn't up yet. That was for sure. It was still dark, but it was still morning. My mom had woken me up and went to the living room, the front window. We opened the window and it was snowing. The ground, everything was covered in snow. Everything was white. And it was like the most amazing thing I'd ever seen at that point. And, just seeing all the snow falling in the air from the light of the front porch was the most amazing thing. And I remember going back to sleep and then waking up later, went outside and played in the snow. It was awesome. And I would love to experience that one more time. Alright, I've been rambling a while. Let's check the stream. Do I have a favorite band? I don't know if it's a band, but I do enjoy Eminem. Man. When Casket King is stronger than a back fence. Yeah, that's back. God, that was back when I used to do a lot of walking. As a teenager, I fucking walked everywhere. From the age of 12 to 18. I went walking every day. I know that's really hard for somebody to, understand now. It's like, oh, there's no way that fat piece of shit went walking every day. Like, I wasn't always fat. I was chubby at times, but I wasn't always fat. Almost stricken down by lightning and almost swallowed up by a hurricane. The elements of nature are conspiring against you. Maybe. I don't really miss snow. It's a pain in the ass. Especially considering I'm Canadian, too. I mean, as an adult, I would probably hate snow. It's like, oh, you gotta shovel it, and you gotta put you gotta put chains on your tires and shit. But I want that experience of seeing snow for the first time again. It's been 24 years. I feel like if I went up north somewhere before it snowed and I just woke up one morning and everything was covered in white, I feel like I might get the same feeling I did back then. It's like if you had a movie from your childhood and you didn't see it for 30 years. And it's like, oh my god, I remember this. That might be the only way you could ever relive a part of your childhood if enough time has passed to the point where you've completely forgotten the thing. What games am I playing? Mostly Cyberpunk. I'm in Ireland, full on lockdown here. Everywhere is closed. I'm bored to shit. I wish everything was fucking closed here. Because, I live in Florida, and that shit is spreading. Doesn't help, we got all the old people here fucking dying of this shit. Rob's999, thank you for the $1 and all the ads. And Kowalski, 2200, thank you for the follow. I heard California is completely in lockdown. I heard nobody can leave. I don't know how true that is. It's just something I heard, but, if that is true, good on them for being fucking smart. I feel like every state needs to go on lockdown. Give everybody, 2 weeks notice. Be like, okay, all the states are going on lockdown. When the lockdown happens, whatever state you're in, that's the state you're going to be in for a while. Because I can't take another fucking year of this COVID bullshit. I'm tired of the fucking... Excuse me, goodness. I'm tired of the fucking masks. I can't breathe in the damn things. I'm fucking tired of watching stupid people argue about the masks. It's like, I have a condition. I have a condition. Bitch, you don't have a condition. Okay? I have a fucking condition. There's no such thing as a fucking exemption card. They print that shit off the internet thinking they're going to be real slick. That's what they should have done in the first... Yeah, I know. That's what they should have fucking done in the first place. I know, but my government's too fucking stupid and money hungry to give a fuck about the people's well-being. It's like, oh, the economy's more important than your life. All right. I want to go back to being a child. It sucks being an adult. Yes, it does. Let me go back to playing with toys and watching cartoons. I don't like this adult shit. I fucking hear you there. My childhood was especially interesting because my childhood was before 9/11. And I hear somebody going, oh, Casket King's going off about 9/11 again. I feel like that's the moment my generation's like, oh shit. Bad shit is happening in the world in places I've never heard of. And I feel like a lot of people's childhoods, kind of ended that day. It was a big turning point. I mean, I had just turned 11, you know, and it really. I often sit and think, like, what would the world be like if 9/11 never happened? Like, would I be a different kind of person? How different would the world be? Would media be different? I know there'd be a lot of shitty country songs that didn't get written. I sit and think about that a lot. I'm like, how could the world have been different? Yeah, just like the butterfly effect. Exactly. I knew it had a name. I just couldn't fucking remember it. Goothier me. Thank you for the follow. Take a little drink of my unsweet tea. Ugh. Ugh, got a hair in my mouth. But I have a lot of time on my hands. I'm crippled. I have a lot of time to sit around and do nothing. And I think about a lot of like what ifs and butterfly effects and shit like that. Like, what if Mr. Rogers was still alive today? Well, like, how different would things be? What different would the world be? Like, would he still be on TV? Would he be retired? Would he still be inspiring people? Would he be inspiring people more now than he is now that he's dead? Renissa, hello, Mr. Bread Guy. Thank you for all your videos. You're welcome. I'm glad you like them. I sit around and think about this shit all the time. Like, what if the video game crash in the 80s never happened? I miss the good old days of the old cartoons. Rugrats, Doug, Hey Arnold, Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, they don't make them like they used to. The last video I saw, you seemed a bit down. I hope you're feeling better. That was probably my seasonal depression. I am feeling slightly better. I mean, I'm doing a stream, so I must be doing slightly better. What if we never got breaded? How would the timeline shift? That's a good question. I never thought about that. What if I never made the fucking bread video? What if I made something completely different? What if instead of bread, it was slices of cheese? I could be known as the Cheese Man. I guess I'd rather be known as the bread guy than the cheese man. Yes, you avoided the cheesing timeline. I would have to keep cheese on tab always. Are you still working on the Happy Shelf? No. I haven't added to the shelf in like 2 years. I actually sold a lot of it, so whatever I have left is like the most important stuff. I would show it off, but it's kind of a disarray right now. But yeah, I have time on my hands. I sit and I think about these hypotheticals and what ifs, and at some point Pokemon did plan to end. They had an ending planned and everything, And I think about, what if they did end Pokemon back in like 2002? How would things be different? What would be the big thing? You have a lot of time on your hands. You do tend to become introspective if you're not putting your hands to work. That is true. That is very true. Which is why I usually try to have some sort of little project I work on. My latest project, playing video games. Like I went a long time without playing games on my PC. Just recently in the last couple of months I've started picking them up again. My plan was to stream them, but then I start playing. It's like I don't feel like streaming and being entertaining. I just want to play this in the quiet of my room and not think. Personally, I find building model cars or vehicles needs a lot of concentration. So it's good if you need to get your mind off something. That is true. I might get into model if I would maybe get into model building if I had places to put them. But I'm trying really hard not to buy things that I don't need. Hence why I stopped the Happy Shelf. I'm trying to go more minimalistic. And if I buy something, it's usually digital now. Uh, yeah. My favorite horror movie. I don't have a single favorite horror movie. I'd have to say the movies by George Romero would probably be my favorite horror movies. I can't pick one. If I absolutely had to pick one, it would either be Night of the Living Dead or I don't know. I can't choose between Romero's movies because I love them all. It's too bad he died right before he could make his next movie because he was trying to. If you remember, right before he died, he was in the news because no one would give him funding for his next movie. I believe it was called Road of the Dead, and nobody would fund his next movie. And I feel like that's why he died because nobody wanted to fund his movie because he's probably never like after he became famous, he probably never had trouble getting funding for a movie. But with The Walking Dead, playing up the zombies, and it's like, oh, people are tired of zombies, so we're not going to make your movie. And, shit like that. I feel like that's what fucking killed him. I heard there's actually a book coming out about him, like a biography from his wife. I might check that out. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of AC/DC. I do listen to a few of their songs; they're all right. I mean, they're not bad. That's for damn sure. It's not completely my thing. Let me think. You know what? Here's a story I may or may not have told. Because a lot of the time I forget this actually happened to me. I must have been either 4 or 5 when this happened. I lived in Texas. It was dead in the middle of the night. Everybody was asleep. All of a sudden we start hearing these sirens. It's like, ooh. Yeah, it was fucking. At the time, I didn't know what it was, but it was tornado sirens. And my parents were freaking out because they knew what it was. I didn't know what the hell was going on because, I'm like 4. And they're like turning on the TV and shit, flipping to the news. I didn't know what was going on. And at some point, we opened our front door, and like back in the neighborhood I was in, it was like 5 rows of houses, like double houses. Like the backyards were like back to back. And like 5 blocks away, you could see the tornado going through one of the neighborhoods, one of the blocks. It wasn't going to hit our house because it was going like vertically. No, wait, no. No, horizontal. It was going horizontal. I always get those two confused. It was going horizontal from our house. It wasn't going to hit us. But it was hitting a neighborhood, and you could see shit flying from really far away. And just, like, the tornado, you could see it, like, there was lightning and debris, and you could see it. Like, the wind was that strong, you could see it. And I remember, like, the wind was so strong, you would hear knocks on the door, like, pff, pff, pff. Like, the wind was that fucking strong. I remember my family getting under one of the beds or something. And I think that's where we were till morning. It was crazy shit. So, yeah, I almost got hit by a fucking tornado. Oh, man, crazy shit. I'm pretty sure that's the only time I've seen a tornado face to face. That might be why I like the movie Twister so much. I do love that movie. So yeah, I've lived through a lot of shit: lightning strikes, hurricanes, tornadoes. I, I wouldn't say I'm unbeatable. I'd say I'm very fucking lucky to be alive. I'm gonna cover up a bit because it's getting cold. Nobody's above nature. Nature gets you eventually. Any questions? I can tell more life stories. Ask some questions. Maybe you'll jog a memory loose. This has been a very entertaining stream. Yeah, we've been going for almost 2 hours. Shit. What's one of your favorite memories? That's a good question. What is my favorite memory? I'll have to think about what my favorite memory is. You said before in a video about moving in with your grandmother, but you never told the story. Uh, I really don't want to talk about that. It's rough shit. Cats, dogs, or others? Well, I like dogs. I do like cats. I've had a couple of cats, but mostly dogs. You know, for my favorite memory, it's not just one memory. It's more like a feeling. Like, remember when you were young and everything was new and like you got that feeling of like, oh, what's this thing that I've never seen before? You know what I mean? It's like, oh my god, that's a dog. I've never seen a dog before. Oh, this is amazing. That probably be my favorite memories. The feeling of awe, exactly. It's like, what the fuck is a video game? Oh my god, I push this button and the guy on the screen does a thing. Holy shit, Nintendo's awesome. I feel like if they could somehow put that feeling in a pill, it would probably be the most addicting drug in the world. I remember I would get excited over video games more. Now it's just like meh. Yeah, I understand that. I used to get excited about video games too. I feel like people who play video games go through that. All of them. It's like, it's another game or whatever, you know. It's like when you're younger, it's like it's still that awe thing. It's like, oh my god, this is what's Mortal Kombat? I don't know what that is. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, I just ripped a guy's head off. This is the most amazing thing ever. But then you're an adult, and it's like, oh, it's Mortal Kombat 23. Yeah, I ripped the guy's head off. Ooh. This totally isn't like every other fighting game I've ever played. But yeah, if they could put that feeling of awe into like a pill or an injection, that'd probably be the most overused drug in the world. That's true. The wonderment wears off most things eventually. You just have to keep looking for new things to excite you. If you were to cosplay, who would you want to cosplay? I don't know. I've never thought about it. That is true. Back then, they really had to put more effort into their shit because once it was out, it was out. There was no DLC. There were no patches. Like, a good example would be Pokemon Snap. Excuse me. Pokemon Snap came out, and then the whole Jinx controversy happened. And Jinx is in Pokemon Snap. Only appears once, but it's there. And it's got the black face. So it's like, oh shit, well we can't keep doing this. So they had to change Jinx's face in the game, and then re-release the game. So there are copies where Jinx has a black face, and then there's copies that Jinx has a purple face. The black face ones are actually worth more because I think the controversy happened right after the release. So I don't think there's that many. Games went up in graphics but down in quality. I've never heard it said better by anyone else. You're 100% right. Did you ever play the surfing video game? I'm not sure which video game you're talking about. I hate that shit. It's like how they made Mr. Popo blue. Yeah, I think that's really stupid. Like, the whole Jinx and Mr. Popo controversy was so fucking stupid. It's like there's bigger shit to worry about. It's like, oh, this Pokemon has a black face. I'm like, well, okay, well, it's from Japan, okay? They didn't have slavery and shit over there, okay? Just because you see that shit the way you see it, that doesn't mean that's how it was intended. Pep Guy, thank you for the follow. Would you ever would you ever wonder playing video games with fans? I mean, yeah, I would play games with my fans. There's been a few times here and there where I've played with a few fans on some games. Of course, that was some time ago. Yeah, the whole Apu thing was really fucking stupid. If you want a really good video about Apu from The Simpsons, uh, look for Hot Duty Demon. He's an animator. He made a really good video on Apu. You should check it out. And Speedy Gonzalez, they actually tried getting rid of Speedy in like the 90s, I think. But they got so many letters from like Mexican fans, they brought him back. That is true. The Simpsons Hit and Run was a good game. Who knows if it'll ever get remade. Now that it's owned by Disney, I doubt it ever will, because I don't think Disney does games anymore. How they canceled the old Looney Tunes because it was too violent. Yeah, I agree with that. That's fucking stupid. It's like the people passing these laws grew up with these cartoons and didn't do anything to them. I mean, some more of their old racy shit, I can see them not putting that out anymore. It's like, I don't think we're ever going to see a DVD release of Song of the South. Wasn't Australia trying to ban anime at one point? I feel like I heard something about that some time ago. That might have been a thing. Favorite TV show as a kid? I mean, if we're not counting anime as TV show, my favorite show was probably. It's a really hard choice. Maybe Rugrats? How old am I? I am 30. I'm an old motherfucker. I'm not really a Dragon Ball fan. I never like all the other kids were into it. I didn't see the appeal. I never got into it. The X Files was really good. Oh shit, we got 15 viewers. I think that's the most I've ever had. Compare old Inspector Gadget to the new one. They tanked that. Yeah, yeah, they did. I don't even watch TV anymore. I just use YouTube for most stuff. Yeah, I if I ever watch TV, it's usually just news or like judge shows. I haven't had cable in like 5 years. Man, I hope this year goes um, better than last year. I really hope so. What did I get for Christmas? I didn't really get anything. We didn't really do Christmas this year. Oh, man. Would you do another 30 days of Halloween for 2021? Maybe? I mean, I guess if I worked on it over the summer, I guess I'd be able to have it out for Halloween. It was pretty fun doing that year. Help casket. My dick got caught in my pumpkin when I tried to rub it. Teach me, master. Uh, I mean, a couple years ago, I did put out a video about how to not get your dick stuck. I guess that's going to be this year's video, and how to not get your dick stuck in a pumpkin. So look for that in October. I guess your dick's just going to be stuck in the pumpkin until then. Sorry. You know, if you want to avoid getting your dick stuck in your pumpkin, I would suggest not taking off your pants. Naked pumpkin carving can be very dangerous. I wonder if there are people out there who carve pumpkins naked. It's a really weird thing to think about. One of your best videos is Fat Guy Fucks a Pumpkin. Ah, oh, God, I remember doing that video. I thought, okay, I need to make a pumpkin video. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to turn on the camera, and whatever happens, happens. That whole fucking video, I felt like I was fucking possessed. Ugh, fuck. Possessed by the demons of pumpkin fucking. Yeah, that would be my luck. Another one is the 4th of July special. I remember that. I almost blew off one of my fucking toes. I still remember the one day I see a guy and a pumpkin looking naughty on my feet. I've been a fan ever since. Thank you for all your dedication with this content. Brings joy to my day and with your random humor. I'm glad it brings you joy. I'm glad you like it. I really gives me a good feeling right there. You know, if it weren't for that kind of stuff, I would definitely not be doing any of this. I think we're going to stream for 10 to 30 more minutes, and then I think I'm going to hang this stream up. We've been going for 2 hours. What's my favorite video of me? Probably the video where the ghost threw the dick on my forehead. That was a pretty good one. Oh shit. My phone is being activated. Just gonna check something real quick. Which one is that? Let me go to my YouTube. It was a video I did like 8 years ago. That is not what I wanted. It's a video from 7 years ago. It's called "A Ghost Drew a Dick on My Forehead." May have misspelled forehead. Get the sudden urge to learn how to make pretzels. Hey, at least pretzels are tasty. Yeah, it's only got like 400 views. I'm surprised it didn't get more. Yeah, and a bunch of my old videos I don't even remember making so long ago. Ugh, I can't stop yawning. What do you think? What do you think is your weirdest, strangest video series? Probably the grandma call videos are the fucking weirdest. If you don't know what that is, just go to my channel and type in "Calling Grandma." It's a series me and a friend did. It's the craziest shit. Your 2012 videos are kind of funny too. Yeah, I remember those. Those were pretty good. Do you have problems with sleeping at all? I do not. I just got up really early this morning. I've been up for like 7 hours right now. How do you feel about making the bread videos? You said you only do it for the money. Do you not care about who you're breading? I mean, yeah, I do it for the money, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, usually I'm breading a fan or somebody a fan knows. So at least I know I'm making either somebody really angry or really happy. Ugh, I'm starting to fall asleep. How does one get breaded by the Lord himself, Casket King? Okay, well, if you go to any of the newer bread videos, it'll have, like, my PayPal and shit. You send $5 to my PayPal with the name you want, and within 7 days, I will have it out on my channel. The only time bread videos get delayed is either I'm really sick or my bread breaks as I'm making the video and I need to get more. The flea market I used to go to, the Big Top, it's still there, but it's closed down. I think they're going to tear it down and make apartment complexes, which is a real shame because it was a nice place. Ugh. I wasn't going to go there on the last weekend it was open, but some very unfortunate things happened. But hey, that's 2020 for you. I am going to miss that place. It's the only place I've ever held a job. I do like them. I wouldn't say I'm a crazy fan, but, you know, they're alright. The Alien movies. Would you ever consider playing free online games with your fans again? Yeah, probably. Yeah. I just, you know, need to be in the mood and not depressed to fucking do it. Maybe one day I'll play some Cards Against Humanity with some fans. I'm not very good at Scribble. Not a very artsy person. You know what? They're making an Alien TV series based on with Ridley Scott involved. Disney. Weren't they gonna make a cartoon a long time ago? That's why they had all those action figures, but like the cartoon fell through or something. Or did the cartoon actually air? I can't remember. A lot of weird '80s movies got turned into cartoons, like RoboCop and shit. Rambo. think maybe Terminator. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Oh yeah, we got all these R-rated movies. What are we gonna do? Well, we'll turn them into children's toys and cartoons. Pretty sure Police Academy at some point had a cartoon. Then again, so did Rosie O'Donnell. I think they're making an animated Gremlins prequel. I heard something about a Gremlins movie being made. I don't know if it's a sequel, a reboot, a remake, or what. Favorite cartoon adaptation of a movie? That's a good question. I don't know. I'd really, I'd really have to think about that one. I might have to make a video on that because I can't really think of a cartoon I watched that started as a movie. I can't think of a single one. The Godzilla cartoon. God, I haven't thought about that in fucking forever. There's been a couple of Godzilla cartoons because there was one based off the original Godzilla. There was one based off the really shitty American one that was out in 2000. Oh, the Men in Black cartoon wasn't half bad. The Ghostbusters cartoon. God, I haven't thought about that in forever. That was pretty good from what I remember back in the day. I remember when I was like 5, I had a bunch of the action figures. I think they were hand-me-downs. Good times. Time for the all-female cast animated Ghostbusters 2022. Somehow I don't think that's going to happen. I am interested to see Ghostbusters Afterlife. New Ghostbusters movies are OG. I'd probably say the first one was my favorite. 2 was alright. The new one that's going to come out soon looks like it's going to be pretty good. The old Jurassic Park toys. Man, there were a lot of them. Do I like JRPGs? I'm not a giant fan of them. If there's one that just happens to catch my interest, maybe. It really depends on the game. I don't know if that's the original Ecto 1. That thing's probably either in a private collection or in a museum somewhere. Yeah, it's probably going to have a lot of original references. I wonder if they'll reference the fucking female Ghostbusters at all. Because from what I've heard, like this is what's supposed to be. Ghostbusters 3 was supposed to be. So it'll be really interesting to see what they do. I was thinking about something and then I completely forgot what I was thinking about. What was I thinking about? Now, speaking of 80s movie, Short Circuit 2 is actually getting like a special Blu-ray coming out, I think, in March. So J5's making a comeback. I know there's been like a part 3 or a reboot or something. It's been in development hell since the 90s. And of all like the 80s movies, I'm surprised that never got like a cartoon or something. I've seen the first Short Circuit, but I can never find the second one. I'm missing out. Well, if you got a Blu-ray player in March, the Blu-ray is coming out, so it's gonna have like a bunch of shit with it too. I might pick it up because there's like I think there's like an art book and like a bunch of behind-the-scenes pictures and shit that haven't been seen. I think there's a new commentary on there. I'm like 50-50 on whether or not I'm going to pick it up. You should probably Google it to get an exact date. But if you haven't seen the second movie, I highly recommend seeing it. It's probably my favorite of the two. You know, with all this Funko Pop bullshit, I'm surprised J5 never got like a Funko Pop or something. Sup, King, you played Cyberpunk? Yeah, I've been playing Cyberpunk. I've got like almost 300 hours in that thing. Picks up a pistol, Play-Doh. But yeah, the second movie is really fucking good. You could probably pick it up on eBay or Amazon for like $5 or $10, just like the regular DVD. Highly recommend. Oof. God, I don't know why I'm so fucking tired. I mean, my computer's only about 2 years old. It does have trouble playing Cyberpunk, but I mean, it somehow plays. It's not like I have to set everything really low, but it'll play. None soup. But yeah, with all the 80s and 90s nostalgia, I'm surprised J5 never got like a Funko Pop or some shit. How's the YouTube revenue? Well, considering I haven't been making videos, not very good. Alright, I think I'm going to give it 10 more minutes, and I'm going to wrap this stream up, because for some reason I'm getting tired. And we've been going for almost 2.5 hours. What have I been up to lately? Really not much. I've just been playing Cyberpunk and sleeping, basically. Took the dog for a walk the other day. The Haunted Doll. Well, I don't know how haunted he is anymore. I really haven't gotten much activity out of him in a while. Might stream him one night. Who knows? Should stream it for Halloween. Yeah, I could stream it for Halloween. Ooh. Ah, fuck, I do not know why I'm so tired all of a sudden. My favorite meal? My favorite meal, I don't know, macaroni, pizza, hamburger, I don't know. Perhaps a nice lasagna. Has there been a dog cameo? There was a dog cameo way earlier. I'm pretty sure she's asleep right now, otherwise I'd call her in. Can't stop yawning. I know sometime this week I'm going to watch that Soul movie from Pixar. Maybe I'll do a review. Alright, well, we got about 3 minutes left before I shut down the stream. So, if anyone's got any questions, now would be the time to answer or ask them. Any question you want, I'll answer. You should make a How to Rub Your Pumpkin remix song. I wouldn't know how to do that. If somebody wants to do that, be my guest. Alright, man. Beat 85, you have a good one, my dude. Yeah, after this, I will definitely be getting some rest. Probably take a nap. Well, since we've got like a minute left, I hope everybody is doing all right. Um, Hopefully, I'll get out of my depression. More videos to come. Maybe next Saturday I'll live stream again. We'll hang out, shoot the shit. This is pretty fun. I went way longer than I thought I was going to. Yeah, way more viewers than I thought. Um, but this is great. I hope everyone had a good time. Thank you, everyone who donated. It's very much appreciated. I will be uploading this video sometime in the next 24 hours to my YouTube channel. So you can watch it. If there's a clip, you can take a clip. At some point, I did a Pogger face. You know, if you want to turn that into a meme, go ahead, I guess. But that's going to be it for this live stream. I hope everybody has a good week. Hopefully nothing too crazy happens. I'm sure fans will help you with your depression if needed. You know, oh, excuse me. Some air went down the wrong way. You know, fans, they do help with the depression. You know, every once in a while, I get a really nice comment, and I'm like, you know what? You know, doing these videos, I should do more because people really enjoy them. You know, it makes my day. But I hope everybody has a good week. I hope nothing too crazy fucking happens within the next week. But I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Stay fucking awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.